So what's up, guys? Edinburgh, welcome back to the 15th episode of the Milan career mode. As we currently sit, 33 games played. Yes, I know you're probably wondering what happened to the last two matches. We're gonna jump into the highlights soon, but we have Cagliari coming up, and I wanted to play some of those games just to really concentrate on them. And you are going to be seeing the highlights with a 1-0 victory over Sassuolo, a tough fought match. We had Bologna, which ended in 3-0, and you're gonna see the highlights right now. As usual, when taking on Sassuolo, you know exactly what to expect against them. They're going to be a high-pressing team. They're always going to be all over the place. As you can see, Francesco Magnanelli apparently hanging up the boots maybe next season for Sassuolo. And I wish, I just would like to maybe talk about something. I wish they would bring back players being unsettled, players wanting to retire, maybe not saying it, but then throughout the season, let's say they haven't had a good season, they maybe want to retire. As Raspadori on Mike Magna making a fantastic save, and you guys are in for a freaking treat this episode. You just wait for it. But this was the start of the game for Sassuolo. They were all over us within the first 10 minutes, and then a good interception by Ismail Benacer, spotting Rebic, Balotelli, Messias. One thing about Messias, I brought him back because I actually wanted to use him, and when he's played, he's happy, he's doing his job, gets a fine assist on Alexis Salamaker's goal, and Salamaker really has stepped up his game ever since we signed Marco Asensio. I don't know if it's maybe him trying to prove that he still wants a place in the squad, and Salamaker, I feel like he's a little bit versatile. He can, to me, he could play anywhere in that front three in attack. So who knows what the future holds for Alexis Salamaker. I could really go into detail about the Sassuolo match, but apart from literal domination in the first 10 minutes from Sassuolo, they had a couple corners, they had a couple opportunities, including that Raspadori one. After that, it was just a struggle to break them down. We were trying to go wide, we were trying to go through the middle, we were trying to literally do everything, but you know how it is against a team like Sassuolo. Same thing with teams like, off the top of my head, Sampdoria. And this game, I was toying about starting Rebic because he was unhappy, but Rebic, if ever he doesn't start, he usually comes on, and if he starts, he makes way for somebody. Rebic, really, at the beginning of the season, I was really scared. I really thought, I don't know, maybe sell him because the guy was producing absolutely nothing, but now is one of our highest producing players in the side with, I think, 8-9 goals and not that much time left in this season. Romagnoli getting the captain's armband against Sinisa Mihajlovic's Bologna, and this one, as you saw, the result was just like a no contest. Bologna really didn't do much. Sandrino Tonali finding Zlatan. The strike, in my opinion, goalkeeper should be doing so much better there, but we'll take every goal that we can, as Zlatan scoring number 16 this season. I was under the impression that he would score 10, 12 goals, but he'll score and then he'll drop off for a few games as we start maybe Giroud, as we maybe start Rebic, but he's doing his job. And look at this movement from Milan. Leao from Zlatan to Theo to Brahim Diaz with a beautiful finish past Bologna's goalkeeper. And also, let me know if you like these types of post commentaries where I'll maybe play a couple of games and then jump in for the important games. I'm maybe thinking of adopting this for the next coming seasons, but actually maybe having the face cam. I brought on Giroud just to see if we can work with two strikers, and after seeing this, I'm kind of sad I didn't play these two strikers together, because that's a fantastic pass to Zlatan Ibrahimovic, and he makes absolutely no mistake through on goal. Defender trying to catch up, but look at those touches by Zlatan, the strength by Zlatan, and finishes low to the goalkeeper's left as we pick up all 3 points against Bologna, heading into the next match against 6th place Cagliari. That does not look like Mihajlovic, but doesn't really matter. We end the match with all 3 points. And now we kick it off against Cagliari, and the end of April we got May, we got Salernitana, we've got Atalanta, and then Torino. So honestly, we've got a pretty light schedule, and the Scudetto can be ours. Cagliari, Milan, let's hopefully get the job done. Still a couple of tired players from the Bologna match, which Zlatan Ibrahimovic still going at this age. Maldini unhappy for some reason, might have to do with his contract, but Cagliari is a strong side, and they've been doing well. And let's get Benacer on the bench. I think this is a good enough lineup. We're gonna get Asensio starting, Kalulu on the bench if ever we need to bring him on for Calabria. Let's go Romagnoli and Fikayo Tomori, with the captain's armband being given obviously to Alessio Romagnoli. They've got Pavoletti, João Pedro. Nothing really to say, you know what, they maybe deserve to be in 6th place, but they're fighting for a European spot. They're not to be taken lightly. So that's what we're gonna do. Just like the game against Sassuolo, where they battered us, and then we gotta go through Alexis Salamakers. I think I did start Rebic up top with Brahim and Asensio, and let's hopefully get the job done here, guys, with 5 games remaining in the season, plus the Coppa Italia final. Right back to Espinosa, Keita Balde, he's gonna line one up from outside. It's Magic Mike Magnan with a fantastic save. It's exactly how the Sassuolo match started, with just constant pressure. Teo and send Asensio. He's got Brahim. Lovely pass, Brahim. Zlatan to score. I think that's number 16, Ibrahimovic. Looked like he really wasn't sure the pass he wanted to make, and Zlatan Ibrahimovic there to find the empty net in the 9th minute. Vlahovic, who... But don't worry, we're still looking for him. 1-0 up, guys. Come on. We deserve the Scudetto after that tough start. Falls to Rebic. Rebic looking for the top right corner. Could have been a great goal for Ante. Tomori. First on that one. Yes, he is. Kessie. Magnan. Is he going to reach 90 by next season? That's a little bit of a pet peeve I have, is that if the players are in such good form, and it seems like they grow just way too fast for my liking. As Zlatan saw the perfect pass to Rebic, but he's offside. Anything could happen at any moment. Don't let your guards down. And there, we switch off for a fraction of a second, and they almost get a fantastic goal. Get there. Oh, guys, the defenders should know to push up and put pressure, not just let João Pedro in the box by himself. Not who it was aimed for. Should have been for Calabria, but Salamakers trying to rush back onto that ball. No way. No way. No way. This game is actually an abomination. This game, what is Magnan doing? I don't know how I haven't uninstalled the game. Keita. If that makes us lose Scudetto. EA, man. EA. I cannot believe that. Make saves that are literally not humanly possible, and then there runs out of the goal. For what reason? No idea. Maldini. Salamakers. Nice ball into Salamakers. Hit this Salamakers. Hit this Salamakers. Maldini. Finds Salamakers. So open at the back. That's another goal for Alexis. Him and Asensio have really been doing well, and now let's go win the game, because Magnan shouldn't have let that in. Keeping him on side. Great ball. And that's a fine finish by Alexis. Granted, like, we just let them through. Salamakers. That shouldn't have been for him, but he finds Maldini. Calabria. Zlatan in the box. Come on. What was that? What was that? Seriously? Now let me guess. Inter came back and... Okay, Inter drawing 1-1. It's not the worst thing, but Juve is there as well, and Juve still have their game to play. Brazil want me to be their manager right now. I'm trying to figure out how to still be Milan's manager. Okay, so Juve in their last match, I'm assuming they drew to Atalanta. So Atalanta trying to do us a solid. We still have them to play. Next up is Salernitana. Maldini gonna bring him on at some point. We're gonna go Kier Tomori. Magna, your spot is still there. I have no idea what that was. Just chop it down to you just forgetting what you wanted to do. Start Asensio, Leao, Brahim, Zlatan up top, continuing his run of goals. Caputo up top, Iatarin. They've got themselves a decent side, but lagging in 15th place. Sampdoria always have given us problems, and I think that the last match against them might have been a loss. So, you know what I'm saying? Freaking Sampdoria. It always has to be Sampdoria, and now we're gonna break the curse against them. Milan, Sampdoria. Let's hopefully get this done. Calabria with the armband. Romagnoli on the bench. Tomori and Kier. Benacer and Sandro. The ultimate midfield pair. Let's get the job done, even though the last game should have been a victory. Just forget about it. Have the memory of a goldfish. Calabria now. Can we start quickly? It's going to be a corner quickly. As Tonali. There is Brahim there, but Zlatan. Redmond. Get a challenge to more. What is Magna doing? How did he go from the greatest goalkeeper in the game to this? In the span of a day. What happened to the game? And why do we need this camera? Tomori the block. Okay, maybe he was anticipating it, but Sampdoria 1-0. Seferovic, the freaking guy who scored last time. Can spot Teo. Now Teo. Zlatan. Leao. Beautiful. Unmarked in the box. Leao and Audero. Freaking Audero. Freaking Audero. Asensio now. Good touch under pressure, Asensio. Benacer. Kier. And keep it going, Asensio. Teo. Chip comes in. Zlatan's there. Of course it's blocked. Brahim. They get it onto that right foot. Brahim. Powerful shot. Zlatan. Nah, it's freaking Superman Audero. Brahim. Keep going, Diaz. Got Leao. Drops it inside. Leao. Audero, can you let something in, please? You're not this good. Sandro. Good header by Tonali. Zlatan. Go Zlatan with the ball roll. Caputo. Easily dealt with by Magnon. Right away. Brahim. Asensio. He can send them. Great ball to Marco Asensio. Leao's all the way on the opposite side. Can he send it to him? Gotta get a good touch, Leao. He's got it. I cannot buy a goal. Salamakers. Nicely done by Salamakers. Asensio. Press, guys. Teo's there. Nicely done, Teo. That's not offside. Salamakers. Alrighty then. Teo winning it high up the pitch. That's what happens when you team press. That's what I put it on. And Salamakers. Oh, okay, Teo. Referee. Okay, no, that wasn't offside. To me, it looked offside for some reason. Salamakers comes on again, and he scores. Could that be the difference maker? As Salamakers with the easiest tap-in you'll ever have. And hopefully the substitutions work. Nice. Lead done, Benacer. Not going to get to it. Iatarin. It's wide. Kier. Make that yours, guys. Okay. Okay. Rebic now. Brahim. Why is he just running straight into him? Benacer. What are you barking at? Crash, what are you barking at? Teo. Into Brahim. Crash, stop barking, please. Audero, like, get out of here, man. Get out of here. Nobody likes you. Salernitana next. Not the worst thing in the world. This is the tightest Scudetto race I've ever seen in my life. As Juve, Inter Venezia, and Juve 3-2 over Napoli. So that puts them on top with 69 points. And then we do have Lazio. Who are they taking on? They're taking on Bologna away from home. So that's probably going to be a victory. Lazio then Cagliari. And Lazio then Empoli. So there's just so many games like that can go either way A win here would, for the moment, depending on Lazio's win or Lazio's loss, probably make us go top of the table. Salernitana. Should I start by simulating and then jump in if we need to? Because apparently we can't win when I play. We can't win when I sim. We can't do anything. We're going to start Asensio on the left. And I'm pretty sure that the third kit is gonna get added. It literally has to. It got added in FIFA 21, so I wouldn't see why it wouldn't actually get added throughout this series. Could be a little bit of a mistake simulating, but we do have Atalanta, and I want to play that one, and then maybe leave you guys on a cliffhanger for next episode. We can have the Coppa Italia final, we can have the final 2 games of the season, and we can just see. We need to give our own fans a good showing, because let's face it, guys. Some of those games could have gone either way, but no, they had to go the stupid route. And Sampdoria, they're literally my nightmare. When I have nightmares, I just see Sampdoria. Fine, Brahim. Diaz, come on. Hit the target. Salamakers. Brahim. Maybe these guys are just tired from this season. The amount of games. Kessie, Zlatan, Salah freaking... Salamakers misses. Salamakers, who's had like 17 goals in the past 3 games. How did he miss that? Salamakers, Zlatan, Salamakers. Asensio, it's going to be Teo. Now it's going to be Brahim. Yes, it's Brahim Diaz. That's a good start, guys. That's a good start. We're dominating and we score. Not that we dominate and we don't get anything. Teo, do you see Crash here? Trying to get off the bed. What's wrong, Crash? And then maybe bring on Maldini. If I brought Pellegrini on, we could bring on Pellegrini. Right now, I just want to get to the end of the season. And I just want to see if we win Scudetto or not. If we win the Coppa Italia. Zlatan, what a finish by Ibrahimovic. 17th goal of the season. Asensio. The game plan for Salernitana has put 75 players on Asensio. Is he doing well? Yes, he is with a 7.6. But just... even if he doesn't score, it doesn't really matter. As long as we're winning. Brahim, Asensio. And then he scores just as I say that. Just as I say that. 65th minute, guys. This is definitely over. Whipping in Sandro. Rebic is there. Ante. Rebic. That's the easiest goal you'll ever score. Right back to him. 4-0. He gets to the header. It hits off the defender on the line. And then he's just standing there, the defender. No chance for the goalkeeper to save that. Let's just play the final 10 minutes. Good chest control by Maldini. Garudevic all the way on the other side is going to find Pellegrini. It's going to be another corner as Pietro looking for another goal this season. Cross gets whipped in. Tomori. Can you head the ball down, Tomori? Even though I'm trying to aim it down. That's how you want to bounce back after those 2 draws. Might be too little too late with 2 games remaining, guys. Atalanta as well. So I have no idea what I'm going to do. Maybe save them for next episode or just play the one against Atalanta. Get revenge for them knocking us out of the Europa League. Okay. Lazio. Apparently their last game against Bologna was 3-3. Mijajovic, I love you. I absolutely love you, Sinisa. And it looks like Inter drew as well. 20 victories. 10 draws, 6 losses. Our goal differential's better, but I think it's head-to-head first and then goal differential. So if we win our final 2 games, it's Scudetto in the first season, guys. I would absolutely love for that to happen. Do or die, guys. Do or die. Win. And it's hopefully all but secured and we can win it at the San Siro against Torino. I'm going to start with Zlatan. Leao needs himself a big game. And if not, Rebic can come on. Asensio on the right. Benacer and Sandro. Teo, Tomori, Kier, Calabria. Magnan, goal. They're still going with Zappacosta at the back. But they proved that it actually works for them. Even though they did beat us in penalties, it was heartbreaking. But that first game against them at the Guis Stadium, this ground right here, ended up being I guess a vital victory for them. They knew they can do it, and now we just need to do it. It would just be so bittersweet to beat Atalanta and secure the Scudetto next episode. So this won't be the final episode. We'll have the Coppa Italia final. We'll have the final game against Torino. And if we lose, guys, maybe some more drama as well. Maybe Lazio loses. Maybe they draw. Maybe we draw. And I don't know. This season, this first season has been a roller coaster. And it's just the way my series go. My Noobs FC series, my FIFA 21 Milan series. They've all just been roller coasters. Up and down and up and down and up and down. And hopefully you guys do enjoy them. And just trying to play through this bug fest of a game that I thought was going to be different than last year, but it's EA who I'm talking about. Asensio. Ilicic. Asensio. Latan. Springing forward, Brahim Diaz. He's got Leao at the back post. He's just going to miss it, Leao. Got to get there, Leao. Nicely done by Leao. Looking to whip in the cross. Brahim, the touch. Okay. Already. Benacer. Zlatan. He needs 3 goals to hit 20. Can he get them in the final 2 games of the season? Gotta watch out for him. He was the goal scorer last time. Tomori. Get to that, Teo. Just a half clearance by Teo. Couldn't really get the amount of power he wanted out of that one. Ilicic. Ball gets played into Gosens. Kier going for it. Almost messing that one up. Zlatan. Tonali. Can he send Asensio? I could see... No. Teo. Got Zlatan. Gonna give and he's gonna go. Good running by Teo inside the box. He's got options in there. It's Brahim Diaz. Can this be the start, guys? Zlatan and Teo linking up. And that's a beautiful low ball as Teo just thinks so patient in the box. Teo, great touch. He's developed so well this season. And Brahim Diaz breaking away from his marker. And you can't leave him in the box like that. 24th minute. That's his 9th goal this season. As well as a ton of assists. Really happy how Brahim's played this season. And if anybody deserves it, it's him. Asensio. Brahim. Benacer. Great ball to Asensio. What a freaking goal by Asensio. Sorry if I scared you. Marco Asensio. It's not over yet, but this is a fantastic start. I just have like this thing now against Atalanta that I'm going to need to beat them at all times. As Marco Asensio in such good form and has done so well since he arrived. And hoping to see what he can do in the Champions League next season. Asensio scoring. It's 2-0 in the 30th. Davide chasing though. Ilicic. Magna doing just enough there. Don't think he got a touch to that one, but Malinowski with a half chance for Atalanta, just making himself big, Magna. And that's what you want to see by him. But look how quickly the game can shift. That's why it's not even close. Zlatan. Asensio. Nice ball to Marco. Got Zappacosta to beat. Asensio. Nice roulette. And then he tries to go back outside, but he gets blocked. Tonali. Get to it. It's a poor pass. Tonali. Oh. Nicely done, guys. Well on our way to hopefully another victory after 4-0 last time against Salernitana. Looks promising, but still so much time left for anything to happen. I think throughout next season I might have some of those highlights just like I did at the beginning of this episode, where maybe if there's a string of a couple of games where I'm gonna play them, talk about them over it. But I know a lot of you guys watch these videos to, like, well, from experience, I know you guys want to see like me playing it live, but sometimes it just gets too much. But also sometimes I don't want to always have to live commentary everything, you know. Sometimes it gets annoying. I just want to sit back, chill, and play as Zlatan looking to whip in across. He's the one working it wide. Tonali looking to maybe kill off this game as Tomori, the header down. Musso. Did you see the way the ball bounced? And Musso with a good save off Tomori, who heads it down this time. Another corner for Milan. Looking for, it's going to be Asensio. Zlatan. I'll jump. Oh. We had ambitions for the Scudetto a lot earlier in this series because we already had a fantastic team who finished runners-up last season. Brahim, one touch, the shot. Musso the save. So yeah, usually by the second, third season, that's when I'd be aiming for Scudetto. Always trying to rebuild Milan. But now, they're doing such a good job in real life. We just need to play with them, make sure we get the victories as Tonali. Got Brahim. Diaz. The touch by Diaz. Why didn't I shoot? Why didn't I shoot? Diaz. Great ball. Zlatan. The save by Musso. We're just tearing them apart, guys. Zlatan with an opportunity at number 18, and what a way to score in number 18, but doesn't matter about individual performances, even though he would love to maybe get to 18. Musso with a good save. All that matters is the Scudetto at the end of the season. Can we find Zlatan again? Yes, we can. This guy is literally unstoppable at 6'5". How do you want him to retire? Sensio. Davide. Cross falls back in. Brahim's there. It's going to be a yellow card against Sandro. For a horrible challenge. Oh, Nilicic. He's going to stay on and whip this ball in. Ficaio. Benacer now. They take a touch. No, he's not going to. Gosens. Malinovsky. Leao defending and Davide. Piccoli. Coat Miners. Ilicic. It's a good ball. Tomori. He's not there. Gosens. But that's offside. Thought the lead was cut in half, but Gosens. Still not over yet. Piccoli. Coat Miners. Kier. Oh, what a challenge, Kier. Salamakers. Got Zlatan to give it into. He's going to give and then go. Nicely done by Zlatan and Salamakers. Can he send Leao on the other side? Oh, no, that's a little bit too far for my liking, but finds Brahim. But guys, this is beautiful football. Like, just Leao, Salamakers, Brahim scoring a freaking brace. The Spaniard sending Milan to the Scudetto. Hopefully, how's anybody going to get there? What a play. 3-0, guys. 3-0. That's it, guys. That's it. With 2 games remaining. One in the Coppa Italia final that we're hopefully going to win. Win the doppietta. Win the double. And shaking Gasperini's hand. You can have your Europa League. You can have that. We're aiming for something bigger. I'm not saying, well, for us, the Scudetto's pretty big. Haven't won it in, it's gonna be 10 years, 11 years. Doesn't really matter how many years it is. That could seal the deal. Torino, not the strongest opponent, and we can win it in front of our own fans, guys. I really kind of miss Juve's old logo. To me, it looked a lot nicer than the J that they have right now. Lazio continuing. So if we slip up, if we draw, if we do anything other than win and Lazio wins, well, they need to focus on winning themselves. Then it could be Lazio's. Juve cannot win it, so it's between us and Lazio as we're currently in first, guys, with 1 game remaining. Magnan, yeah, he's gonna need a backup next season. 53 games for Mike Magnan. Played everywhere. Played every single game everywhere. Crazy. Zlatan with 23 goals. Got himself a couple this episode. Brahim, 11 goals. 13 assists. Rebic with 10. And then I think not really much has changed besides Asensio. 7 goals. Giroud. Maldini, 4 and 2. His contract is a little bit down. So those are things we're going to have to look at near the end of the season. Pellegrini leaving. Will we bring it back? No idea. Tonali. Contract as well, so need to look at the contracts, because I could see a ton of players with their contracts down, and now we're gonna start having to actually negotiate big contracts. Maybe Asensio's contract did that. If you guys have enjoyed this episode, you guys can leave me a like down below. Thank you guys so much for watching and hitting that like button if you already haven't. It helps me out, it helps out the channel. On the road to 20k hopefully soon. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.